We often talk about art principles, we talk about iconographic forms, and we talk a lot about different ways of categorizing religious tradition, and of course, just deities in general is such a broad subject. But one thing we haven't really spoken about are the animal mounts that some deities ride upon. Now, you can be a peaceful deity and ride on an animal mount, and you can also be a wrathful deity. And there's all different types, and these all really come out of, the original idea for this is coming out of India for Buddhism. And for Bon, we don't know. It could be Central Asia, could be a little bit of India, and could be a lot of Tibet and the Himalayan regions. Now, one of the most unique types of animal mount that we find generally with wrathful deities is the nine-headed animal. And this is a rather curious thing because we have jackals, nine-headed jackals, we have nine-headed birds, we have a nine-headed tortoise, we have a nine-headed pig, we have all different types of these animals. But we really don't have a lot of different tantric cycles that employ nine-headed animals as mounts. We really have three main ones. And the earliest is the Yutok Nyingtik. So this is it's kind of the medical tantras and the meditations that go with the medical systems, the meditations of Hayagriva. And more importantly here, it's the protector deity. So for the Yutok Nyingtik, we have a central Mahakala and 8 retinue figures. Now, depending on the liturgical text you read, the either 4 or 7 of these surrounding retinue figures can be riding an animal, nine-headed animal mount. So this is really one of the earliest we find in text, and we find this in art as well. Now the second is quite late. We're looking at really 17th century with the Guru Draktro, which we've already discussed a little bit. The Guru Draktro is a form of Padmasambhava coming out of the Guru Trakpo sort of cycle of practices. And there's many different cycles under this sort of heading of Guru Trakpo. This particular form is wrathful, male, black, one face, two arms, a set of wings behind, and riding on a black nine-headed sow. This we can find occasionally some art. Now, a third one is Gyalpo Pehar. Pehar, the protector deity. And with Pehar we can find a female figure, very wrathful, one eye, riding a nine-headed tortoise. We also have a later version of what's called a Padmashavari, or what's thought of in the 20th century as the meditational form for the Dorje Gotrap practice, and that also rides a sow, but that sow can sometimes be blue or other colors. It depends. Now, there are other animal-headed deities with 9 faces that are not mounts. We do have a figure or two coming out of the astrological system, and then we do have random retinue figures in other systems of Tibetan worldly protectors where one of the figures or several might ride on animal-headed mounts, 9 in number, but these are not well documented at this point, and I felt it was more important to talk about the 3 main systems of the Yutok Nyingtik, the Guru Draktro, and the Gyalpo Pehar, because here you can find them quite easily, these animal-headed mounts. So don't forget, press the like button, comment, you can share, you can also subscribe, and then to help Himalayan Art Resources, you can join HAR on our Patreon account.